Now let us proceed towards the other problem. The present age of a father is 3 years more than 3 times the age of his son. 3 years hence, father's age will be 10 years more than twice the age of the son. Find the present age of the father. A question seems to be a little bit complicated. Let me read it out one more time. The present age of a father is there, his present age is given. What is his present age? 3 years more than the 3 times the age of his son. Clear? 3 years hence, father's age will be 10 years more than twice the age of the son. Find the present age of the father. Again, time machine, 10 years later, 2 years back, present age. Let us try to solve the questions. Okay, friends. So, in the very first reading, the question seems to be a little bit complicated. But trust me, actually, it is not. Trust me, friends, honestly, it only seems to be complicated, but actually, it is not. Why? Because we are mastering the very small concepts required to solve the question. That's why it's not typical for us. Okay? So, it's just similar to the question we have solved earlier. How? Let us solve it. Here is the father. Nomenclature our favorite. Mr. A. Here is their son. And here is their son, Mr. B. Their present age, as usual, neither examiner know, neither I know, neither you know. But at the same time, we all know. Father will be X and son will be Y. What we have to find? The present age of father. So here also we have to chase what? We have to chase for X. What is X? X is the present age of the father. Cool? The present age of a father here, it is X. No problem. Is 3 years more than 3 years more than 3 times the age of his son. 3 times the age of his son. Here we get the equation 1. Now read further what the second line is saying. 3 years hence. Good. Now 3 years hence. After 3 years, let them sit in the time machine and travel towards 3 years later. So after 3 years later, what will be the ages? The ages will be x plus 3 and y plus 3. Now find out what is the relation between the ages after 3 years. Cool. So 3 years in school. Father's age will be 10 years. Father's age. Okay. Here hence father age. Father's age is x plus 3 cool, no problem. Will be equal to 10 years more than. Here 10 years more than twice the age of the sun. Plus twice the age of the sun. Are you getting it? Let me write it down for you. Let me explain one more time. In the time machine where we are sitting right now, 3 years later from the present age. Good. Okay, x plus 3, y plus 3 are their respective ages. What is the relation between them? After 3 years, just imagine you are standing here, you are sent father and son in the time machine. We are 3 years later. Cool. And after 3 years, what are the ages just from now? It's x plus 3 and y plus 3. Now what the question, Mr. Question is saying? 3 year hence, father's age. Cool. Father's age will be mean equal to. Here is father's age. No doubt. X plus 3 will be 100 into equal to 10 years more. Put 10 plus sign. Then twice the age of sun plus twice of y plus 3. Simple. Now tell me, is it complicated? No, na. Now it is not complicated because we have just break the problems into very small problems, and each and every small problem was so much easy for us. That's why this bigger problem is now easy for us. Why is it easy for us? Because we know the logic behind the question. We know very small concepts. That okay, whenever it's more than line and father says it's coming, what we have to do? Time machine is in our hand, and what percentage is in our hand. Calculation, we all are masters of. Good. So let's move towards calculation portion. X plus 3 equals to 10 plus 2y plus 6. We have to change for x. So x minus 2y is equals to 16 minus 3x 13. And y is equals to, there is your x, it's x minus 3 upon 3 equals to 13. 3x minus x, oh sorry, it's twice of y, 3x minus twice of x plus 6 is equals to 13 multiplied by 3 is 39. So x is equals to 39 minus 6, x is equals to 33, which is the required answer asked in the question. We all win at the same time because now the secret is disclosed. Each and everyone knows that the age of the father is 33 years old. Congratulations. Now let us move towards the one more question. Rohit was 4 times as old as his son 8 years ago. After 8 years, Rohit will be twice as old as his son. What are their percentages? Now the thing which can confuse us here is that okay, in the very first line the question is asking about 8 years ago. In the very next line it's asking about 8 years later. So this 8 years later is with reference to that 8 years ago that okay, we have first set in the time machine. So the very first line, it seems to be the situation of a father and that Rohit and his son has been seated in the time machine, traveled 8 years back. Okay, and so 8 years ago the relation was that Rohit was 4 times as old as his son. Now in the very next line it's asking after 8 years. So don't you think that you are getting confused? Okay, first we have traveled how much? We have traveled 8 years back. Now after 8 years, it means present age, isn't it? So let me tell you one thing, one very clear thing which is hidden behind this information is that we have to consider the present age. Then we have to send Rohit and his son 8 years ago. Okay, Rohit was 4 times as old as his son 8 years ago. Cool. They have come back. That information is it. And from the present age, we have to again send them 8 years later. Understand? So here we are considering reference time. Our reference time is present age. Okay, from present age 8 years ago, the relation was that, and from the present age 8 years later, the relation was this. Understand? Now let's proceed further with all the information here. The concepts we already know. So let us take that thing first. Rohit and Rohit's son present age be X and Y years respectively. Good. Now 8 years ago, good, 8 years ago means X minus 8. Rohit's age and Rohit's son age will be Y minus 8. No doubt. What is the relation? Rohit was 4 times as old as his son. Where is Rohit? X minus 8 cool. Was converted into equal to, no doubt. 4 times as old as his son, 4 times of Y minus 8. No problem, no issues. From this equation we can format X minus 4Y is equals to 8 4s are 32 minus 32 plus 8, it's minus 24. Fine, now let's move towards the next line. After 8 years, good. After 8 years, what will be the Rohit age? X plus 8. What will be Rohit's son age? Y plus 8. What the relation is saying? Rohit will be twice as old as his son. Okay, where is Rohit? Rohit, what's your age in this time zone? Where they are standing right now? Because they are standing 8 years away, 8 years later from the present time frame. Cool. So Rohit, what is your age? Rohit says I am X plus 8. What is the relation between the ages? Do you know the relation which I tell that now 3, 9, now I am 11 years old. So 2 years ago I was thrice of 3. Similarly, just like that. Rohit will be twice as old as his son. So X plus 8, they are standing in which time frame? 8 years later. So what is the relation between the ages? X plus 8 is equals to, okay, Rohit is X plus 8 will be converted into equal to twice as old as his son, twice of Y plus 8. Now proceed further. X minus 2Y is equals to 16 minus 8, that is 8. Now what we need? We have to calculate both of the ages. Means we know we need Y also and 8 also. Just fetch information from here. X is equals to what? 4Y minus 24. So X is equal to 4Y minus 24 minus 2Y here, and minus 8 is equals to 0. 4Y minus 2Y is equals to Y minus 24 minus 8 is 32. So Y is equals to 16. Now put the value of Y in this equation. So X is equals to 4Y minus 24. What is the value of Y? Y is equals to 16. So it becomes 64. 64 minus 24. 64 minus 4 is 60. And 60 minus 20 is 40. So X is equals to 40. So here is the answer. X is equals to 40 and Y is equals to 16. Was it difficult? No. No, it is not. Because one thing is clear, that we are traveling with respect to the present time frame. Okay, so always keep this thing in your mind, because if such kind of confusion has been created by the examination, just be stick up with the present time frame, then travel back. Whatever the relation is giving, that will first thing travel. When you will be traveling back, subtract the ages, Then form the equation with whatever the relation is given in the table. Come to the present time frame. That information is hidden. Now you know what is the information is hidden. Now again move, sit in the time machine and travel 8 years later. Fine, if you are traveling 8 years later, 8 edge to the present edges. And in the next step, find the relation which is given in the questions. In this way, you will get two equations and two variables. You can easily find out. So now in this way, this problem is simple. Fine. Now let us discuss one more question. 1 year ago, it's related to the ratio and proportion, and it's also one category of questions. So let us discuss how to solve this particular category or this type of questions. Okay. 1 year ago, the ratio of Gaurav's and Sachin's age was 6:7. 4 years hence, the ratio would become 7:8. How old is Sachin? So from this information, we have to calculate is Sachin. Here you know that there is no direct particular relation between the ages is given, but so it's the hidden information in this. There is no direct relation between their ages, Sachin age or Gaurav age is given, but it is in the question. We have to find it out. That's our only task, rest is calculation. You know very well. So, what is given in the question? 1 year ago, up till now, we have started with the present age, with the present time frame. Here also our reference frame will be present, but we have to be move towards in certain different states and then considering the present age frame. Cool? So let us start with this. 1 year ago, cool. The ratio of Gaurav's and Sachin's age is 6:7. So 1 year ago, Gaurav's age is 6x and Sachin's age is 7x. Why we are taking this x only, and we are going to discuss in much more detail in the ratio and proportion topic. But for this particular moment, it is enough that whenever we are having two quantities, they are given in A's to be it anything. Here is 6 and 7. If I multiply numerator denominator by x, the ratio would not get changed. Ratio will not get affected. So obviously there is some quantity. From some quantity we have taken the ratio. Means when we are comparing that quantity, we have taken that in the very simplest form. But it's not necessary that it is that. Understand? It's a multiple will be some quantity. Okay, this is suppose 6. So it's not exactly the 6. It's the simplest form that we can measure. But the actual quantity will be the multiple of 6. That's why we have taken the present age of Gaurav is 6x and present age of Sachin is 7x. 1 year ago, what are their ages? 6x and 7x. Cool. Where Gaurav and Sachin sitting in the time machine, where they are 1 year back. What is the age of Gaurav? 6x. What is the age of Sachin? It's 7x. Cool. Now from past they are coming to present. What is the present age of Gaurav? 6x plus 1. What is the present age of Sachin? 7x plus 1. Now again after 4 years, Gaurav's age, what will be the Gaurav's age? It's 6x plus 1 plus 4, that is 6x plus 5. What is Sachin is? 7x plus 1 plus 4, that is 7x plus 5. Okay, and after 4 years, as given in the question, the ratio would become 7:8. What is the ratio? From where ratio come? Obviously it's from some quantity. So after 4 years, what are their respective ages? 6x plus 5 and 7x plus 5. So the ratio will be 6x plus 5 upon 7x plus 5 will be going to equal to 7 upon 8. And when we are solving this question, we are getting x is equals to 5. Now what's in the answer we require? What is the age of Sachin? Sachin's present age? Where is present age? Present age is here. Put the value 5 here. 7 5 times is 5 plus 1. 36. 36 is the correct answer. Cool. Let us go towards one more question. A boy's age after 6 years will be 3/7 of his father's age. Since in the very starting it's giving the information of 6 years after. Okay, in the very first line, what information is given? After 6 years, not of the present. Good. How his father says 10 years ago. Now in the second statement is given 10 years ago. The ratio of the ages was 1:5. What is the Abhay's father age at present? If we neglect all of the datas, respective datas, then it is similar to the question. Okay, that in the very first statement, the information of 10 years later is given. Then we have to come into present time frame. Then past information is given. Are you getting what is the hidden information behind this question? Exactly the same what we have done in the previous question. Cool. So let us solve this question. Let us discuss one more problem. Abhay's age after 6 years will be 3/7 of his father's age. 10 years ago, the ratio of the ages was 1:5. What is the Abhay's father's age at present? Cool. So here also in the question, first information is given after 6 years. Cool. Whatever. So maybe the relation between them. And then information is given is that 10 years back. Cool. So our reference time frame is the present time frame. Cool. So present age, let the present age of the father and Abhay be, present age of father is X, present age of Abhay be Y. Now after 6 years, what will be the ages? The ages will be X plus 6 and Y plus 6 respectively. Cool. Now what is the relation? After 6 years, Abhay's age will be 3/7 of his father's age. So Abhay, where is Abhay? Y plus 6, Abhay's age will be 3/7 of his father's age. What is the father's age? X plus 6. So when we are solving it, 7y plus 6 7 times is 42 is equals to thrice of x plus 18. And when we are simplifying this equation, it will give us thrice of x minus 7y is equals to 24. How it is? 3x is here. Sorry, 3x is here. We have taken 7y here. Then 42 minus 18. How we can simplify this subtraction? 42, 18 can be represented as 10 plus 8. So 42 minus 10 is 32. Now 8 can be broken into pieces, 2 plus 6. So 32 minus 2 is 30. Now 30 minus 6 is 24. So 3x minus 7y is equals to 24. Now what the second statement is saying? 10 years ago. So 10 years ago, what will the age of fathers and Abhay? Father's age will be x minus 10. Abhay age will be y minus 10. And now what is saying? Here also for just for confusing the students, it's saying that 10 years ago the ratio of their ages. Got the point? There. So obviously the person who is given the first, we have to take it first. And the person who is given second, we have to take it second. So what is, who is given first? Abhay's age. So what is Abhay's age? Y minus 10, take it here. Then after in the second thing, they have mentioned the father's age, so we have taken x minus 10 here down. Got it? Is equals to 1/5. Now when we are solving it, 5 minus 50 is equals to x minus 10. 5 minus x is equals to minus 10 plus 50, that is plus 40. Now solve this equation. One is minus 7y plus 3x is equals to 24. And another one is 5y minus x is equals to plus 40. Multiply it with 3. 15y minus 3x is equals to plus 120. Plus 3x minus 3x gone. 15 minus 7y is 8y. 120 plus 24, 120 plus 20 is 140 plus 4, 144. Now y is equals to 8, 1 times is 8, remaining is 64. 64, 8 times is 64. So y is equals to 18. Now put, if we are just, you can put either in this equation or in this equation. But 18 into 7, 5 with 5 calculation always seems to be easy. That's why we are putting the value of x in this particular equation, not in this equation. Though we can do it, but it will waste our increase our 1 to 2 seconds. Or if you are comfortable with it, you can also go for value. It based on your comfortability with the answers at the particular situation when you got stuck up. If you are comfortable with this, you can go for this. If you are comfortable with this, you can go for this. So we have taken it 5, 18 times is 90, minus x is equals to 40. So 90 minus x is equals to 40 and x is equals to 50, which is the Required answer, what we need. Our father's age. Father's age is 50 years.
Plus 50.
Okay, friends. So now we are going to solve. Going to be solve 40 questions. 4040. Yes. 40 questions from this particular topic, one by one. Okay, and I think that we should be a little bit fast while solving these questions. Okay.